Good afternoon, everyone. When you get old, you need to do this, right? But I look pretty good for 87. Unfortunately, I'm 57, so, you know. But I do thank you all for being here to help honor our newest officers and our new deputy chief. And we also have 10 promotions to recognize as well. So let's get things started with our honor guard. Honor guard, you're up next.
Honor guard, stand by.
Please stand. Oh.
Present arms.
And now the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order. Arms. Right. Face. Full board. March. Left. 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 Right. Left. 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 Right. Left. 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 Right. Left. Left.
Okay, you may be seated. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Family, friends, colleagues, thank you for being here to recognize an important day for our agency, for the university, and for the individuals seated in the front row. It's a big, big deal. The swearing-in ceremony has been going on since law enforcement has been a profession, and you'll hear the oath. It's one of the most important days in an officer's life. It's when you're dedicating yourself to something bigger than you, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. The selfless choice made by these individuals is uncommon in today's world. Not everyone is suited to do this job, and even fewer choose to do this job. So it takes a special person to make that choice, to do something that is about others and not about self. You know, I can't overstate this point. These individuals have been called to make a difference in the world, to run towards the sound of danger, to put themselves in harm's way, to put their lives on the line for perfect strangers. Not many other professions call on you to do that, but our profession does call on that. And the word call, I think, is meaningful because I think for most of us, it is a calling. It really wasn't a choice, and I can harken back 34 years before I ever even thought about being an officer. I really was sort of drifting, didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, and it was a calling for me. How can I best use my God-given skills and abilities to the utmost to help people, to make a difference? And never had been a thought in my mind, and law enforcement just became a part of it, and I think it was a calling for me, just like it was for the individuals seated in the front row. The calling does come with a cost. There are sacrifices involved with doing this job. You know, we see it on the news all the time. You know, we do put ourselves in harm's way. We do get hurt. We see things that people really shouldn't see, and there's a toll that comes with that. There's also a toll that comes to the families. So families, they're going to need your support. They need your help because they're going to be out there in the middle of the night, keeping us safe, protecting us while we're asleep in our beds at home. Special people. Holidays, birthdays, weekends, we work. Other people don't have to do that. Many other professions don't. So they're going to turn to their family members, their loved ones for that support, and I'm sure you'll be there for them during those dark times. So I think we give them a round of applause right now to start things off. I'm going to next go to my majors. Majors, can you please introduce yourselves, talk about your areas of responsibility, and give one concise piece of advice.
Good afternoon. My name is Derek Stockdart. I'm the major of our administration bureau. Basically, that's everything except for patrol investigations. So we have dispatch, special events, human resources, community partnerships, and all that other stuff. So that's my area of responsibility. As far as any words of advice, first of all, congratulations. It's an exciting day. Hopefully today you can fill with happiness, passion. There may be a point in your career, and I have no doubt that you all have very successful careers, but there may be a point when you're not feeling that 100%. When that happens, think back to today. Think back to the happiness, that passion and drive that you're feeling today and why you got into this profession. Let that keep driving you throughout your career. But best of luck, be safe, and again, congratulations.
That's great.
Good afternoon, guys. My name is Scott Freeman. I'm the operations major here at UCF PD. So I have everything else that Derek had mentioned. I've got all the patrol divisions, our detective bureau, and our fleet. And the chief said be concise, so I'm going to try very hard. But what he said was so impactful that it rolled right into something that I'm very passionate about. And I sort of go by quotes because they're easier to remember and they're impactful. So I'm going to give you a couple of quotes. And I know I see already the cops that have worked here for a while. They're shaking their heads because I say it all the time. But the first one has to do with the calling piece that she was talking about, and that is from Winston Churchill. And Churchill said, there's going to come a time in everyone's life when somebody's going to tap them on the shoulder and say, go do that thing that you were meant to do because of your special skill and ability. And what a tragedy it would be if when that day came, you found yourself unprepared and unwilling to do that thing. And so today's the day. The chief is tapping you guys on the shoulder and say, go do that very special thing that is police work because of your special skill and ability. And what a tragedy it would be if you found yourself unprepared. And it goes into the short one that you guys can remember that's much easier is luck favors the prepared. Luck favors the prepared. I love that quote. I live by it professionally and in my personal life. So if you can find yourself in a situation where you're preparing every day for shift, for calls for service, for your personal life, you're going to find yourself being lucky. And in this job, to survive, oftentimes it's better to be lucky than good. So luck favors the prepared. Congratulations, you guys. I'm very excited for you. Welcome to the UCF family. Thank you.
We talked about calling, and there are some who are called, but very few are chosen. This group represents the best of the best. Their intelligence, decision-making abilities, physical and mental fitness, and hearts for service truly makes them special. We're blessed to have such high-caliber, high-character individuals joining us at our agency. We pride ourselves on excellence and being the most professional, progressive, and innovative campus police department in the country. I think we are, but it's because of the people. It's not a building, it's not police cars, it's the people. And our new officers are right up to the standards, the high standards that we set and work with every day. So with that, we're going to jump right in to the swearing in. So I think you guys rehearsed this, so I think we're going to get it right. So I would ask, start off with Cameron Hall. I'd like for you to stand up, introduce yourself, and tell us who you have with us.
I'm Cameron Hall. I grew up in Maitland, Florida. I spent 6 years in the Army as a paratrooper. And then after that, I went to the Osceola County Sheriff's Office, and I spent 5 years
Mancuso, you're up next.
Hello, my name is Anthony Mancuso. I come from South Florida, West Palm Beach. I graduated from UCF in 2017, currently getting my computer engineering degree with FIU as we speak, and I'm excited to start working. My fiance is here in the audience.
Miranda McDaniel, you're up.
My name is Miranda McDaniel. I'm from Georgia. I did 5 years of law enforcement up there, moved down here to Florida, did a year at Lake Mary, and my parents and fellow coworkers from Lake Mary here.
Andrea Negron.
My name is Andrea Negron. I'm a UCF grad, and I work with the UCF Athletics office prior to this. In the audience, I have my family, my friends, and I'm excited to be here.
Roberto Rivera.
Thank you, Chief. Good afternoon. I'm Eddie Rivera. I was born in New York. I was raised in Oviedo. I did 4 years in the United States Marine Corps. I did 4 years in Winter Garden, and I have my beautiful wife and daughter, my mom, my dad, and my cousin here in school.
Isabella Sanchez.
Morning, everyone. I'm Isabella Sanchez. I was raised here in Orlando. I am a current UCF student, still working towards my bachelor's. And in the audience, I have my mom, dad, and my sister here with me.
And last but not least, our new Deputy Chief, Robin Griffin Kitzero.
Thanks everyone for coming. My name is Robin Griffin Kitzrow, and I'm the new Deputy Chief of Police. I'm fortunate to have my dad and my mom here, and my son Brandon, and his partner Johnny, my friend Kathy, and last but not least, my husband Frank Kitzrow, and also Dr. Herndon and his lovely wife are here. And Dr. Herndon is my dissertation chair, so when I get done with this today, I have to go do homework.
Okay, thank you so much for introducing your family members and friends. Now the moment we've all been waiting for, we're going to do the swearing in. So please stand up and line up right here. You would like to be practiced. Please raise your right hand. I state your name. All right, we're going to do it again. We're going to start over. All right. I state your name. Now, we should have rehearsed this better.
Anthony Mancuso.
Andrea Negron.
Eddie Rivera.
Isabella Sanchez.
Robin and Andy from Kitzrow.
Okay. Do you solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will support, protect, and defend
that I will support, protect, and defend
the Constitution and government of the United States
the Constitution and government of the United States
and of the state of Florida,
and of the state of Florida,
that I am duly qualified to hold office
that I am duly qualified to hold office
under the Constitution of the state,
under the Constitution of the state,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
perform the duties of officer for the University of Central Florida,
perform the duties of officer of the
on which I am now about to enter. So help me God.
So help me God.
All right, let's give him a hand. You may return to your seats. I'm rehearsing myself. All right. Do we have any young people in the audience? I didn't know. I didn't see if we had any kids. Do we have, okay, if we have any kids who would like to be sworn in this afternoon. but we would do that, right? Well, we have a badge and some toy handcuffs that Mom and Dad will just love, I'm sure. So we can do that after the ceremony's over, okay? All right, we'll do that. Next, we're going to ask each officer to invite a loved one up to the front of the room to pin their badge on them. So, Cameron Hall, come on up to the front of the room and invite someone to pin your badge on. And Scott. Way harder than it looks. Good job, good job. And Cameron, I'll ask you to step over and sign your oath of office, please. Just come to the front of the room. Andrea Negron, you're up next. Down the glasses. Come on down. Sanchez. Yes.
fun fact, my daddy and mom are from Central Florida. And so are his parents. And long line of farmers in this area. So this is really, really important to our family.
And in 28 years of law enforcement, this is the first time your father has been here.
First time he's ever been.
Now,
It's hard to do that.
We did it together. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Dad.
all right, and so can we have command staff on and have us shake everyone's hands? We'll spread some COVID germs, so. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Good work.
Congrats.
Now I'd like for our newest UCF police officers to take part in a tradition that we've instituted, and it's the International Association of Chiefs of Police, also known as ICP, Law Enforcement Oath of Honor. This is an opportunity for all sworn officers in the room to publicly reaffirm their values and beliefs. For this oath, I'd like all sworn personnel to please stand. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. On my honor, I will never betray my integrity, my character, or the public trust. I will treat all individuals with dignity and respect, and ensure that my actions are dedicated to ensuring the safety of my community and the preservation of human life. I will always have the courage to hold myself and others accountable for our actions. I will always maintain the highest ethical standards and uphold the values of my community and the agency I serve. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, now I would like to invite up our newly sworn deputy chief. It's your turn. You can MC this, and then I get to step aside and take pictures. All right?
Well, I too am no spring chicken, so I'm gonna wear my glasses as well. Okay. Now we'd like to recognize those sworn and civilian staff members who've received promotions in 2021 and so far in 2022. As I call your name, please come up to accept your certificate of promotion and take a photo. Major Derek Stockdryer, who was promoted from commander in December 2021. Commander Amelia Bray, who was promoted from sergeant in August 2021.
Working a case.
Working a case, always working here at UCFPD. Okay. Commander Pete Osterreiter, who was promoted from sergeant in August 2021. Sergeant Frank Imparato, who was promoted from corporal in August 2021. Corporal Gerard Flood, Jerry, who was promoted from officer in August 2021. Allison Stinkowitz. Allison, let me make it right.
Yes, you're right.
I'm gonna make it right. Allison Sinkowitz.
Yeah.
Case manager for UCF PD's threat management team. We love Allie. Thank you. I need stronger ones. I'm never gonna live that one down.
Memorable, we're making memories here.
I'm not making friends, but I'm definitely making memories. Okay. Jesse Brady was promoted to event staffing specialist in August 2021. Jesse.
Staffing an event, that's right. Always working here. Yeah.
Okay. Davina Caldwell, who was promoted to victim advocate in November 2021. Davina?
She's at class.
She's in class, always learning here at UCF. Amber Charles, who was promoted to dispatcher 4 in January. Jessica Baker, who was promoted to the program coordinator for Green Dot in February 2022. So just a few words, I just wanted to share a few words with everyone, especially our new recruits, our new officers. 3 things I always want you to remember. When you go out into the world, and a lot of your experience here, you know this already, it's like living life in a fishbowl, right? So the decisions that you make, remember, always remember, is this going to be something that my chief would approve of? Is this something that the law enforcement profession as a whole is going to approve of? And is this something that my family named and that would make my family members proud? I want you to remember those things, and I also want you to remember to enjoy the journey. That, you know, and I know Chief can probably speak to this too, you know, we look back and it was over. It's 30 years has gone in a flash, so take advantage of every single moment, every single day, in a heart for service. If you come to work and you work hard and you're doing the stuff that you love, I promise you you'll never work a day in your life. You'll enjoy it every single day. Best of luck, and obviously from our office, whatever we can do to support you, we're here. Welcome to the family. We're gonna live that one down too.
Oh, yeah, first I want to thank my deputy chief for her loyalty, because any little hiccups I might have had are long forgotten. So thank you, deputy chief.
It's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan.
Yeah, all part of the plan, yeah, well done. But I want to, offer my words of advice. I remember Ronald Reagan in a speech, he talked about people finding meaning in their life and thinking about whether or not what they do matters. And he said, the Marines don't have that problem, right? And you might remember that quote. Well, guess what? Neither do we, right? Because what we do matters. We are literally saving lives out there every day, making a difference every single day. So when you go home after a hard day's work, you can look at yourself in the mirror and say, I've made a difference. And we have that. Not everyone gets to do that. So that's something that's very special to our profession. So embrace that and live it every day. I think We're very blessed to have such wonderful people joining us. You start FTO, I believe, tomorrow. That'd be field training tomorrow. And so that's going to last, Chris, how many weeks?
It's going to be about 4 months.
About 4 months. And so they're going to be riding with an experienced officer for 4 months, being evaluated every day. That's a lot of fun, right? Having somebody watch everything you do and grade you. But I'm sure that you'll come out like superstars that you are. So I wish you all the best of luck with that. And we'll see you on the road. With that, we would like to invite, first I want to thank Hillel and Hunter Gold, he was up here earlier, for letting us use this wonderful space. Easy to find, great parking, don't have to have everyone get lost on campus, which we do, right? So thank you, Hunter, wherever you are. And then I would like to invite all of you to join us for fellowship and refreshments afterwards. So stick around. Thank you all for coming. Now go Knights. All right.